I'm coming to you live from the front seat of my husband's car. Woohoo! Not driving the minivan. This is real life, running errands, connecting with people, and my daily goal is to be used by purpose for God and to let people recognize just how amazing they are, how valuable they are, how much God sees in them. And last night I had a phone call with a common theme. And then today I've had 2 conversations, same theme. So when it happens 3 times at least, it's usually a pattern. So I thought I would talk about it. By the way, Lord's Chicken, mm, diet lemonade, so good. Splenda water lemons. Go get yourself some. They call it the Lord's Chicken around here. Um, that theme is mamas and mama burnout. And not even just mamas, women burnout. I like you men, but man, my heart is for the women. So you're welcome to hang out if you're a dude, but I'm really messaging women right now. So, um, societally, it's you're damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Like if you do have children, well, first of all, if you get married, let's back it up. If you aren't married, why aren't you married? You should be married. Oh, you're married? When are you going to have children? Oh, you're not going to have children? Why aren't you going to have children? Oh, you are having children? Are you going to have another one? Are you going back to work? Are you staying home? What are you doing? Oh, on and on and on. So there are all kinds of societal expectations around you, and depending where you live culturally, the sun's out. Those expectations are going to differ, right? Your family home, all of that. But there's a lot of people that are here telling you how to live your life, which makes the expectations really, really high. And honestly, it's impossible. You cannot be the career woman, the stay-at-home mom, the pregnant barefoot in the kitchen making the meals, sexy, hot, present all the time, never sad. Like, it is not a possible scenario. So first of all, receive that. Give yourself grace. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is a lot of times women, we take on more than we should. We love our friends. We love our husbands or our partner. We love our children. And we start taking on more and more. And I'm going to use this analogy because it makes perfect sense. So Havilah Cunnington, I absolutely adore her. If you are a believer, you don't follow her. She's really focused on women's ministry. She has a lot of good things to say to men too, but she gives this analogy about backpacks. So if you're in a crisis, like let's say my husband is overwhelmed at work and he really needs help. So this week I make the meals every single night ahead of time so we both have lunch because I love him. That's what you do. Being married is loving, right? This isn't a true story, by the way. I'm just making this up. And so I put that backpack on. I took some of the weight, some of the pressure off my husband because he has such a busy week. Amazing, fantastic. That's what you should be doing in crisis. Well, he was only really busy for like 2 weeks, but I kept making the meals for both of us consistently. 3, 4, 12 years later, I now am still doing that. And I've also picked other people's backpacks along the way. But I forgot to take off the backpack. So like I should have transferred back to my husband. Okay, you make your meal, whatever you want to do for it, that's fine. I didn't do that. And so now I have 15 backpacks on that are other people's because, my daughter, she was stressed and she was at college. And so we just put her cell phone on our plan. And now it's been 8 years and I have her cell phone on my plan. Also not a true story. I'm just giving you examples. And what has happened is now my time, my money, and my focus are overwhelmed because I helped all these people during crisis and I never returned the backpack. And as women, we do that. We do it because we love hard. We love our people. And don't change that. Don't change that tender sweetness about you. But if you are feeling overwhelmed, you have to carve out time for you. A couple of different ideas that I have literally said over the last 24 hours. Get enough water. The only commitment to make to yourself from a health, mental capacity standpoint is to get enough water. So wherever you drink right now, at 8 glasses or 8 ounces the whole week. That's the one commitment to make to yourself. Don't commit to anything else, because if you fail, you're going to be overwhelmed. Okay, so that's the first thing. If you can, literally hide in the bathroom and lock the door, because your family all finds you when you do that. I'm going to start the car because it's warm. And journal, whether it's in your phone, a prayer journal. I love a prayer journal. I'm not a natural writer. Get your thoughts out. You just tell them you have to go number 2. It's like the only time you'll get to yourself. Just do it. Don't take more than 10 minutes. They're going to get suspicious, because girls, we don't take that long in the bathroom. The guys, they take forever. Okay? Another topic for another time. Talk to your kids or your spouse or your best friend and say, I'm in a season where I'm maxed out. I love you. This isn't because I'm not angry at you. You haven't done anything, but I've realized I've been doing these things for you and I love you so much. But right now, I need to give those back to you. I hope you understand that. And true story, I actually did that with my husband, who I love and adore, but I was carrying some of his stressors because I love him. And I told him, hey, I think I need to give these back to you, for you to own. And he was so good about it. And of course, I'm going to be supportive of him and listen. And the thing that I carved out for my time was in the evening, I love to read. So whether it's a novel, an educational, the Bible, and I leave my door open, I have the music on that I want, which is normally worship music. I sit on my bed and I read. And the boys are welcome in. Craig is welcome in. They usually like to watch a show together. They tend to stay up later than I do. I don't get filled up from watching TV. I could care less. So I kind of took that back, but I'm intentional that earlier in the evening when we have dinner together, when we're in the car together, that I am present with them, because I don't want to lose those pieces, which are so important. So I want to encourage you, especially the mamas. If you are burnt out, there is a theme of this. And unfortunately, a lot of it we've done to ourselves. We've kind of created this environment. Do little things to return the backpacks to the people that you took them from, because they need to have them back. You need to have that weight off of your back so that you can be present for other people. I'm going to share a little bit more in my stories. If you want to hop over there, you're welcome to do that.